Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः सदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I welcome all of you in this course. I want that you introduce yourself one by one. So starting from Shaurya Prabhu, can you introduce? Can you introduce yourself? Okay.
My name is Shreya Mundara. I live in Bathinda. I am 13 years old.
Okay. And Shreya Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My name is Shaurya. I live in Bathinda, Punjab. And I am 13 years old.
Thank you. Bharat Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My name is Bharat and I'm 7 years old. And I live in Vrindavan.
Thank you. Thank you. Siddharth Prabhu? You are on mute. You're muted. Please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I am Siddharth Sharma. I am 10 years old and I live in Delhi.
Thank you. So start the class. So this course name is Krishna Kathamrita. So what does the word Krishna Kathamrita mean? We'll discuss the first. Krishna Kathamrita means Krishna Katha means the topics related to the Lord, the matter related to the Lord, the talks of the Lord. So Krishna Katha means topics of the Lord, and Amrita means nectar. So Amrita is nectar. So nectar is very sweet. So Krishna Katha, the topics related to the Lord is Amrita, is very sweet. So that's the meaning. And so now I will show some quotes of Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So all the Vedas means that is also Krishna Katha. Any scripture in Veda that may appear apparently different, but they are meant for Krishna Katha. So this Gita Mahatmya is in Padma Purana. So Prabhupada is saying that all the Vedas, in all the Vedas, it is the Krishna is the main topic. So Purana is also a part of Veda. Okay, then Srila Prabhupada is telling that Srila Prabhupada is giving the definition that what's the meaning of the word Krishna Katha. So answer is Krishna Katha means what Krishna has said. That is Krishna Katha, or what is spoken about Krishna. So anything topics related to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Okay, everywhere, wherever Krishna Katha is spoken, that is Vaikuntha. And wherever I go to my branches, you, my good devotees, turn it into Vaikuntha. And I wish to be there where my disciples are. So Prabhupada is telling that wherever Krishna Katha is spoken, that becomes Vaikuntha. If we speak in our home Krishna Katha, then it will become Vaikunta, the abode of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Wherever the Ganges waters go, they purify the land, and the person who bathes in them. Similarly, Krishna Katha or the topics of Krishna are so pure that whatever they are spoken, the place, the hearer, the inquirer, the speaker, and all concerned become purified. So, like wherever the Ganges water goes, so it purifies all the places. So, like this only, the Krishna Katha purifies us wherever it is spoken, wherever it goes, it purifies the person's heart and everybody. Anyone who becomes even slightly interested in Krishna Katha is liberated. Kirtana deva Krishnasya mukta sangha param vrajet. Srimad Bhagavatam 12.3.51. So simply by chanting or repeating Krishna Katha, one is liberated from the contamination of Kali Yuga. So anyone who is slightly means little bit of interested in Krishna Katha, he will become liberated. He will go to the Supreme Personality of the abode of Supreme Personality of God. So this Gita Mahatmya is from Padma Purana. So Padma Purana has 55,000 verses. So this Gita Mahatmya also has its glory, its Mahatmya. So the Mahatmyas will read. Anyone who hears or studies this Gita Mahatmya very quickly destroys all sins, which he has accumulated. And that person who remembers this discourse with great faith attains the results of all kinds of pious activities and opulences attains the abode of Lord Vishnu. So, the Gita Mahatmya is the glory of Gita, and whoever reads the glory of Gita, of Gita Mahatmya, reads this Gita Mahatmya, will attain the abode of Lord Vishnu. Okay. Is a conversation between Lord sorry, there was some internet issue. So we'll start the introductory story. So there was a Brahman who lived in a small cottage with his wife. So this is not a Mahatmya of any Bhagavad Gita's chapter, but it is a introductory story about Bhagavad Gita only. So there was a Brahmana who lived in a small cottage with his wife, and he regularly studied Bhagavad Gita with devotion. But he was very poor, and he was very poor, and so he was very poor, and he had no food to grains to eat sufficiently eat. So one day he was studying Bhagavad Gita, and the verse came Ananya Chintayanto Ma Ye Janav Paryupasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Vamyam. And one more thing, the Brahman name was Arjunacharya. So the Brahman name was Arjunacharya. So one day he opened Bhagavad Gita, and he every day used to study the Bhagavad Gita. So today also he opened Bhagavad Gita and started studying. And the verse came Ananya Chintayanto Ma, and he read the translation. So in the translation, Krishna is overall telling that my devotees, whatever my devotees is lacking, I'll give him, I'll supply him. So, but this Brahmana thought the demon of doubt entered the mind of Brahmana, And he thought that I am so poor and I have no grains to eat also, to sufficiently eat also. So why? And I'm devotedly every day reading Bhagavad Gita. Then also Krishna is not supplying me whatever I am lacking. I have no grains to eat. So Krishna is not supplying me. So the demon of doubt entered the mind of that Brahmana. So then what happened that he thought that this line is wrong. There is a mistake here. So he took the pen and crossed that line, that translation, he crossed that line. And then every day he used to do so. After reading Bhagavad Gita, he went to beg alms in the village. So on that day, when he went, so no one was giving him anything. No one was giving anything. So that's why he was so he was sad. So then while he was begging out, so at the door of his house, his wife was there. So suddenly someone knocked at his door. So when someone knocked, so that his wife came and opened when she opened the door. So she saw that a beautiful boy is there and with a heavy load. So then that boy told that I am your husband's disciple, and your husband has told me to give this grains, to give this grains. So that wife told him that, but my husband has no any disciples. Then how can you say that you are a disciple of my husband? So then he told, I don't know, but I am a husband of your sorry, I am a student of your husband. So then when he put the load in his feet, while means by telling that I am your husband's disciple. So he, by telling that, he put the load in her feet, in his wife's feet. So then when he was doing that, so the wife saw that there were some red marks on the boy's back, and it was seemed like someone has bitten with strong stick. So that wife asked him that what happened, why these marks are there on your back. So then he told that actually your husband was disagreed from something, from I told something and he was disagreed with me, so that's why he punished me like this. So then her wife was thinking that how can my husband can be so cruel. So then that wife told him, the boy, that come in, I'll cook something for you. So then the boy came in and she get an asana, and he was seated in that. He sat on that. So that's why then what happened that after at afternoon, the Brahmana came, and when his wife opened his door, so she saw that she was very means angry, and his wife started scolding him that how can you be so cruel, you and you told me that you have no any disciple, but someone in the morning came and he was claiming that you are his disciple. So then the Brahmana told, yes, it's true that I have no disciple, and yeah, I have no disciple. So that's why when Brahmana came, her wife told, sorry, his wife told that come in, I'll show you that boy. So when they both came into that room, so suddenly, mysteriously, the boy was disappeared. He disappeared. So later on, when he was disappeared, so later on, Brahmana took his meal and went again to read Bhagavad Gita. So when he opened the book, then he saw that in the morning he marked some he crossed that line, and that cross mark was not there on that line. So he thought that what means, how that mark gone. So he was thinking like that, and immediately he realized that actually that he was the supreme personality of Godhead. The boy was the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna, and he came to teach me a lesson, and how my how my wife is so fortunate that he got the darshan of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and I didn't got the darshan. So I'm so unfortunate. So like this, he was regretting, and so and he was telling that how I am unfortunate. So the lesson is that we should read Bhagavad Gita with faith, because we should not put our opinion that it should be like that. This sentence is wrong or this sentence is right. No, whatever is written in the Bhagavad Gita, it's right. So like this, the introductory stories end. So anyone has some questions in this story? Anything is not clear? You can ask. Anyone? Hare Krishna. Okay, so I want to inform you that these stories, after completing these stories, like every day we'll be having a quiz, like multiple choice questions, MCQs, and in that some story based questions will be there. Like today we'll discuss two stories, that we discuss the introductory story, and now we'll discuss another story from starting from the first chapter of Gita Mahatmya. So we'll discuss that, and from these two stories, based on these two stories, some multiple choice MCQs will be there. So just to inform you, so tomorrow will be in the beginning of the session only, we'll have MCQs. Okay, so if you have any questions, so you can ask me if something is not clear. Okay. So now we will start the first chapter of Gita Mahatmya. First chapter. So the chapter name is the glories of chapter 1. Means that the chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita. So we'll see now that how this Gita Mahatmya is there in the Padma Purana. So how this story took place here. So what happened that one day Lord Shiva, one day Parvati asked to his husband Shiva that can you explain me the glory of Bhagavad Gita? So then Shiva replied that the same question, one day the same question was asked by uh, 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 Vishnu, Lakshmi, was asked by Lakshmi to Vishnu. So I will tell what Vishnu replied. So one day Lakshmi told that why you are so sad. So one day the Lord Vishnu was laying down on Ananta Shesha. He was resting, and but he was not so happy. He was looking sad. So then Lord this Lakshmi Mata said that why are you so unhappy today? So then Lord Vishnu replied that actually I'm not happy. I'm thinking that how my energies are working so nicely. So he was thinking that how my energies are working so nicely. So then Lord Vishnu explained his energies and in detail, but I will not discuss that. We'll discuss the main part. So uh, what happened that Lord Lakshmi inquired that, my dear Lord, if you yourself are amazed by the workings of your energies and are never trying to fathom their limit, then how is it possible that the Bhagavad Gita can describe those unlimited energies of yours and how to cross over them and attain the transcendental nature? So the Lakshmi Devi is asking that if you only are amazed by by your energies, then sorry. So then how Bhagavad Gita can explain your energies? So then Lord Vishnu replied that don't think Bhagavad Gita as a separate thing. So the Lord Vishnu replied that I myself have manifested in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Please understand that the first 5 chapters are my 5 hands. The next 10 chapters are my 10 arms. And the 16th chapter is my stomach. The last 2 chapters are my lotus feet. So in this way, you should understand that the transcendental deity of the Bhagavad Gita is me only. So in this, Vishnu replied that I am only the Bhagavad Gita is a form of mind. Okay, so he told that, and that intelligent man who daily recites one chapter or even one shloka, one half shloka, or at least one quarter shloka will attain the same position as Susharma had attained. So now the story is beginning. The main story is beginning. So here what happened, that Vishnu is telling that one who chants only one shloka of Bhagavad Gita will attain the position of Susharma. So now this Lakshmi inquired that who was Susharma, what class did he belong to, and what destination did he attain. So now the story is beginning. So Lord Vishnu said, so I want to tell that this conversation is between Lord Shiva and Parvati, but Lord Vishnu is telling that the same question was asked by Lakshmi Devi. So what Vishnu replied, that I am telling you. Okay, so now we'll discuss the story. So there was a Brahmana named Susharma. So, but he was a Brahmana by caste, but he was not following his prescribed duties, whatever is prescribed in the Vedas for a Brahmana. So he was Brahmana, but he was not doing his activities, whatever a Brahmana has to do. So he used to sell the leaf plates, and he used to sell that and earn money, and that money he used to sell. He used to means that money he used to use in drinking wine and eating meat. So he used to use that money in these activities. So one day he went to a Rishi's place, Rishi's garden, and he was collecting leaves because he makes that leaf plates. So that's why he was collecting leaves. So when he was collecting, so one serpent came and serpent bitten him. So by the bite of that serpent, he died. Susharma died. So when then because of not good activities he has performed, so he went to hell. So from this we should understand that we should not do such bad activities. We should follow our prescribed duties. So he went to hell, and the king of death, your Lord Yamaraja, gave him a nice punishment for thousands and thousands of years, and then eventually he attained he took birth as a bull. As a bull, he took birth. So then when he took birth, so a farmer took him, a farmer bought him, and then from past 7 and 8 years he was working like a bull. So in the farmer he was working. So one day the bull was working, that Susharma only, in the form of bull he was working, but he fainted unconscious. He fainted unconscious suddenly because of hard work. So the farmer was giving him so many hard work. So he fainted suddenly, and all the people gathered and and the people were giving their blessings, that whatever I have earned in my life, whatever punya I've earned, please so that punya can be give to this bull, so that he can achieve a good life in next life. He can he can achieve a good life. So everyone gathered, and everyone was giving their blessings. So then one prostitute was there, and prostitute came, and she told, she was but not sure that so she wanted to give her punya she wanted to give. So then, but she was not sure that I have some punya, because prostitute is, she was doing not good karma. That's why she was not sure that I have some punya. But then also she told that by touching bull, that whatever I have earned, whatever punya, please, so may this bull gets a uh, good life in next birth. So then the blessing was there. And when the bull went to the hell, the king of death, the Yamaraja, told him that you are now free from all sins. All sins you are free from all papa. You whatever you have done, whatever you have committed the papa, so you are free from all sins, that sins. So then he took a he took a nice birth as a brahmana. So that brahmana had remembered his past life. So that brahmana was thinking that how means I didn't do any auspicious things. I didn't do any right things. So then how I got a nice brahmana form, means brahmana. I took birth in a brahmana family. So he was searching for that prostitute, because he remembered that there was some prostitute who gave me blessings. So he was searching for that prostitute, that woman. So finally he got that prostitute. And prostitute then he went. So prostitute told him that actually I have one parrot. So I think from them only he is reciting, it is reciting something every day. So by hearing that I have got some punya, I think so. So let's go and ask from the parrot only. So then they both went to parrot, and parrot told something about his past life, because he also remembered something about past life. So then he told that actually I was a brahmana in my previous life, but I was so jealous about others. I was envious of others, of other brahmanas. So when he also committed so many bad activities and papa, and then he died. One day he died. So he got this. So when he went to hell, so he also suffered for many years, and then he got this parrot body. So and then what happened that when he was laying, actually what happened that when he took birth as a parrot, so his mother and father died. So he was just laying down lonely. He was just laying down. So one rishi came and took that parrot. So in the rishi's house, the son of rishi was reciting every day the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The son of rishi was chanting the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So parrot is like that. He can repeat after listening everything. So every day the son was reciting, and that parrot was listening. So the parrot remembered that first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So now one day the one thief came, and from the rishi's house he took that parrot and sold to this prostitute whom we are talking about. So that thief sold to this prostitute. So then that parrot was parrot was with this prostitute. So every day that parrot was chanting that first chapter, because he was having this habit of chanting every day the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in this house also he was chanting every day Bhagavad Gita, and this prostitute was listening, because it was very nectarian. We say Krishna Kathamrita. So this Bhagavad Gita is very nectarian. So that's why the prostitute, the woman used to listen every day, that Bhagavad Gita, and that parrot used to recite every day. So she's that parrot is telling that by that punya, this prostitute, when she gave blessings to you, so then that punya, that whatever she has gained by hearing that the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, she gave to you. So that's why you got a very good birth in a Brahman family. So like this, Lord Vishnu, so Lord Vishnu concluded. So after hearing this, so Susharma learned the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and all the three, prostitute, parrot, and Brahman, Susharma, all the three went to the abode of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, Golokdham, Vaikuntha. So now, as thus Vishnu concluded, and I'll read this Mahatmya of this first chapter. Yes. So, uh, 1 minute. After discussing for some time the glories of first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, so Sharma returned to his home, and three of them individually engaged in the reciting of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So now Krishna is telling Lord Vishnu that anyone who recites, who hears or studies the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita will very easily cross over the ocean of material miseries and attain the service of the Lord lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So this this Mahatmya was told by Vishnu to Lakshmi, but this is re-narrating by Lord Shiva to Parvati. Okay, so thus we'll conclude here. So anyone has some questions can ask, because tomorrow we'll have a quiz, so everyone has to participate in that. So can you anyone can ask the question? Hare Krishna. Anyone has some questions? Shaurya Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. Siddharth Prabhu, do you have any questions?
No, Prabhuji.
Mayank Prabhu. Okay. So now we'll conclude here. So tomorrow we'll have quiz. So be prepared. So meditate on this story, whatever I have told. So if you have some question, then you can ask now. So, but I'm seeing that you have no questions. So we'll conclude here. So by chanting one time Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.